Hey guys, Dustin here. This is Super Castlevania 4. This was recently put on the Wii U Virtual Console, so I figure I would play through it because I'm a super huge Castlevania fan, to the extent that I have a Koji Igarashi portrait tattooed on my right buttock. True story. It's not a true story. But I am nearly that fanatical. It's actually Michiru Yamane. I got this game for Christmas one year. And can I jump? Yeah, I can jump on the stairs in this one. And off. Simon, I love you, dude. I got this for Christmas one year, but I somehow ended up with the manual long before it. So, long before I could actually get it as a present, because, you know, my folks just couldn't buy me whatever I wanted at the time. Seriously, you're killing me, Simon. I would sit and read this manual over and over and just think about how awesome the game was going to be. And I was right, it is awesome. It was kind of torture for little me. It felt like forever, but it may have been just like a matter of weeks. But I feel like it was just decades. Yes, this is Simon at his finest. Really, any Belmont at their finest. Multi-directional whipping. A button set aside specifically for your sub-weapon. Duck and crawl. You do the limp whip. A lot of people love this. A lot of people love this game and found it really hard to go back to the way that Castlevania used to play. Why did I say that weird? Used to play. With like a Rondo of Blood, where it's very, very tight controls. You're only whipping left and right. Ooh, didn't time that correctly. I can never remember what walls have chicken in them. Which is a weird sentence to say. Fantastic graphics, fantastic music. This game is a must-own for a Super Nintendo owner. I think it's safe to say that if you own a Super Nintendo but not this game, you are a monster. No, get down, dummy. I've been doing well, I had been doing some streaming that got a few views. Our Twitch followers went from 3 to 6. So I'm pretty proud of that. I can basically do that for the rest of my life. I can retire now. That's what that means. Oh, my point was, yeah. Sorry, I got distracted by this video game that I'm playing. My point was, if you head over to classic_leet, then on occasion you may see me stream something. However, putting a notice on YouTube saying, hey, I'm streaming now is kind of a hassle. So you may want to follow us on Twitter, because I do, not only do I say when I'm going to stream, but what I'm streaming, and yeah, I think that was it. Man, I feel really distracted today. I think it's just because this game is so damn good. What? That is nonsense. I don't think I've ever had that happen before. So yeah, you may want to follow us on Twitter, @ClassicLeet. That is Classic L337. Oh, that's a good pose. I recently 100%ed Super Mario Galaxy and unlocked Luigi. I still think that Super Mario 64 is the best Super Mario game ever made. I've yet to play Super Mario Galaxy 2, so maybe that will change my mind, but I doubt it. That brings, that made me think, video games aren't made in a vacuum. So I'm beginning to wonder if the games that I played when I was young will simply always be better than the games that come out now. I know that won't always be the case. I think that just the quality of games is getting high enough that there's not going to be something to equate them to that came out back when I was younger. But when it comes to something like Super Mario Galaxy, maybe that game is technically just as good as Super Mario 64. It's just that I'm very sentimental about that game, Super Mario 64. Also, for our younger viewers, Super Mario 64 was groundbreaking in its just the way that it was a 3D game that controlled well and had a good camera. That was in itself an achievement. Nowadays, it is a prerequisite. You must have that in your game for it to even be considered playable. Back in the day, that was it was something to behold. It was like I marveled at the sight of this game when I first saw it, and I've talked about this a little bit on the podcast. If you don't listen to us, go to classicleet.com or check us out on iTunes. You can subscribe to us there. Shameless self-promotion. But I was actually kind of starting to cool on video. I shouldn't have jumped that way. On video games back in was it '96 when that game was released? And it was during the holidays. I walked into a Sears, and that game was playing on a display Nintendo 64 unit. And I picked it up and started playing it, and someone had gotten it to the point where, I'm gonna die. Where on the first, I can't remember the specific name of the level, but the level with the bubble bombs, the first painting you go into, they had already beaten the Koopa in the race, so you could hop on him and take a shell and kind of skateboard, I say that in air quotes, around the level. and it blew me away. Like, it reinvigorated my interest in video games single-handedly. So, regardless of how technically impressive a video game may be, I do not see a video game touching me that way ever again. With the exception maybe of, now that, you know, I'm a family man, playing something with my son, who just turned 1 year old. 1 year old. Like, I think that would be a memory that would, or rather, a situation that could create memories as potent. Listen to this music. Man, this game is freaking amazing. Oops. Man, that one boomerang throw really did a number on her. Good gravy. Pretty sure those orange spikes kill you. I am not going to jump into them and find out. I need to play Castlevania Chronicles. I haven't played that enough. That's a game that's gone up in price. I remember that game was $20 when it first came out. Now you have to pay like $60 just to get a copy of it. Or, actually I think I got a copy of it for free on PSN also. Excuse me, PlayStation Plus. I always say that incorrectly. P.S. If you're not a member of PlayStation Plus, and you need to get on that. It's pretty awesome. Unless you don't own a Sony product, then don't worry about it. Speaking of Sony products, everything released. I think it's been, man, has it been? I can't remember. I can't remember if I said anything about it when I did the Still Harbinger video. But I didn't get either console. Just out of necessity. We just moved recently, and we actually needed a new hot water heater, or I guess a water heater. You don't heat hot water; that would be redundant. But so yeah, I do not have an Xbox One or PlayStation 4, but I do have hot water when I shower, so I call that a check in the win column. But it's not like, damn, it's not like I don't have anything else to play anyway, so. If only I had enough time to actually record videos. I would like to do another YouTube Sucks during the holidays session. where people stop putting out content on YouTube, so it sucks. Hence the name. And I play through some freaking awesome games for you guys, keep you entertained, and keep myself entertained in the process. So, assuming I have the time, fingers crossed, that will happen. I need to play through Castlevania 3 for you guys. And it's been a while since I've done it, so it'd just be nice to play through it again. That game's difficult. I think the third Castlevania makes the first one look like freaking child's play. Also been playing a Super Nintendo game called Hagane, which, if the internet is to be believed, was released in limited quantities in the United States at Blockbusters, R.I.P. Blockbuster, I'm sorry to see you go, and therefore it's really hard to get a hold of. I bought my copy off eBay a few years ago. I forget what it cost me. But it's a Sunsoft game, and it's a side-scrolling platformer action game. I got unnecessarily detailed there. But it's really, really good. It's also pretty difficult. I was talking about Castlevania 3 being difficult, so what made me think of it. But check out some gameplay footage of it sometime if you like your action games. I'm sure you can download a ROM of it somewhere. Although I don't recommend that. I don't like ROMs. Sorry that took so long. Sometimes I forget that I can hit dudes that are above me like that. I'm just so programmed with the original Castlevania that I kind of make things a little more difficult than I need to. Billion hearts. Whoa. No. Oh, you Black Crow. Oh. Oh. There you go. Bummer. Bummer, dude. I was doing so well. That's alright. I got the axe now. That'll help. That'll help with the boss. Should have stuck to the stairs. Man, I don't remember these freaking black crows everywhere. Guess it's been a while since I played this. Oh, that was a terrible pose. Gross. Oh, scared me. Will the one-up show up? No, no, it won't. Worth a shot. Alright guys, there's probably an edit there because I've been kind of screwing up by the numbers here. Probably noticed that my amount of lives have dwindled quite a bit. Just making some pretty sloppy choices here. Alright, here we go. Oh, mode 7. About to come up and get you in the hizzy. Don't you forget it. Really played that last part poorly. This game is so good. God, it's so good. Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. Mr. Skeleton. Framey. I forgot level 4 was so long. Go right to hell, Pat. May have been quicker if I just went down there instead of going up. So I'm pretty sure this room just loops infinitely until you get far enough right. Oh, oh, oh! There we go. Oh, chicken. Don't run into him. Oh, don't hit that. What? How many times I gotta hit that guy on his last freaking hit point? He almost killed me, game. Ah, that's a good pose. Alright guys, we're going to call it here. Thank you so much for watching. Please show us some love by throwing us a like, a comment, and a subscribe. And I will catch you next video.